Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm sorry I haven't made a video since the new year. First of all, I'd like to wish you guys all a really happy new year. I hope you guys had an awesome New Year's Eve as much as I did, and I hope you guys have recovered by now. For me, my voice was actually gone from New Year's Eve till now. It's still kind of just recovering, as you can hear. Like, it's still a bit croaky and really low, so I wasn't able to make a video until now. In this video, I wanted to kind of just list, I guess, my end of year favorites. It's just going to be my December favorites, and I guess some favorites that I've been loving for all of 2010. There's not too many products because I have talked about these products a lot already, so I didn't want to get into too much depth about these products. So anyway, let's get started. First thing first, I really wanted to talk about the Sigma brush that I've been absolutely loving. I can't live without it. Actually, everywhere I go, I will take it with me, so it's always in my makeup bag, and I absolutely adore it. And it is the Sigma flat top synthetic Kabuki brush F80. It's just this one right here. I still have that thing on it, that cover on it, just because I don't want to ruin it. It's this one right here, and it's just to put on your foundation. It gives me such a flawless finish, and all I do is I put it on a palette or on the back of my hand, kind of dab the foundation on, and I usually use liquid foundation for this, and I dab the foundation on and kind of just dab it onto my face, and then I swirl it in, and it works absolutely amazing. It's so effortless and gives you an absolutely flawless finish. I love it to death. The only thing is that I think I actually stained it with my Revlon Color Stay. If you guys have this brush also, I don't really recommend you guys use this with your Revlon Color Stay because it did stain it, and now I actually can't wash the color off it, and as much as I tried washing it off, it really didn't come off. So I was quite disappointed with that. But it worked fine when I used my my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, this one right here, and it worked fine with like Revlon Photo Radiant or my other foundations. It's just the Revlon Color Stay that actually made it stain. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that. Next thing I've been loving is actually this stick foundation by Mercier. I actually haven't talked about it before because I never used it, just because I thought I always liked liquid foundations more, but recently I've been trying this out, and it's just really convenient and gives you a really good coverage. It's just a regular stick foundation. It's very, very thick. I have it in the shade medium, and it has an SPF of 15. I really like it because all I do is I literally just get this, put it on my hand. Make sure your hands are really clean because you don't want to spread the bacteria into the stick foundation, but I just get it onto my hand like this. I just rub it in, and then I put like a few swipes on my face, and then I just rub it in with my hands, or sometimes I use my Kabuki brush, this one right here, and it just works perfectly, and it makes me look flawless in just seconds. So I've been really loving that for just a really quick fix for the morning. And then of course I top it off with a powder. I've been using mineral foundation lately, like my mineral powder. This is the Heidi Yee mineral foundation in warm beige, and I've talked about this many times. You can also find more information on my blog, so feel free to check that out. And I really love this powder because it doesn't make me oily. I find that using a lot of other powders, such as this, the MAC Studio Fix powder, this one, it's quite dirty, let me rub it off. This one right here, it makes me oily really quickly, but whereas if I use like mineral powder such as the Heidi Yee one, it doesn't make me oily, so I really, really love that. So that's why I've been using it on top of my Mercier stick foundation. And then the next thing I've been loving, this is all year round, I've been absolutely loving this, and it is the contact lenses, the Geo Angel Greens. You guys have seen me wear these contact lenses in many, many of my videos, maybe in most of my tutorials. I absolutely love that these lenses, they make my eyes really stand out, and it's just like the perfect green where it doesn't look like you're faking a green eye. It just makes it look, it's so subtle that it makes it just appear in photos. I really, really love that, and I really, really love the effect of the Chia Angel Greens. So if you have a chance, if you want to try out some circle lenses, I definitely recommend you guys pick up the Chia Angel Greens. They're absolutely beautiful. Next thing I've been loving all year round is my Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and I use this almost every single day, and if I don't, I use my Model Co one, which just looks like this. It's the Model Co Face Base Skin Primer, and these two pretty much work the same. I find that the consistency of the Model Co one is just a little bit more sticky, I guess. It's a little bit more thick, so I kind of like the Smashbox one better, but the Smashbox one is more expensive, so I choose to use the Smashbox one on night outs, whereas I use my Model Co one on an everyday basis, and absolutely love these two. They make my face stay matte and stay oil free for like probably, I guess, 7 hours. So they're really good buys. I'll definitely recommend you guys pick up a primer if you haven't already, and I definitely recommend these two. Next thing I actually haven't talked about in any of my favorite videos before, and I use this pretty much every day on a daily basis when I'm lazy, and which is pretty much every single day. I did do an eyebrow tutorial and I didn't use this particular product, but that's because the eyebrow tutorial that I did was more for a perfect brow, whereas this particular pencil that I use on an everyday basis where I don't need to have a perfect brow, because, you know, like, I just want to fill in really quickly and then do the rest of my face. So this eyebrow pencil is really cheap. I don't know if you guys can get it out of Australia, but it's by a brand called Savvy by DB, and it's so cheap at the price line. I never even look at their cosmetics because they look so cheap, but this particular eyebrow pencil actually caught my eye. I got it in blonde, and they only have one type of eyebrow pencil, and I just love the color of this, and it's good because it's a very strong pencil, and when I draw my eyebrows, it doesn't show up as very strong or heavy. I find that with a lot of other eyebrow pencils, they just show up as too strong or the color's too dark. Even though if I purchase other eyebrow pencils in blonde, which I have before, they just never seem to work out for me. So I absolutely love this eyebrow pencil. I can use it as much or as little as I like, and the color will still go on as quite light. It just looks very I guess realistic, whereas compared to the other eyebrow pencils that just seem to be too dark or too heavy. So I have it on right now, if you can tell. So yeah, that's just the color of the eyebrow pencil. I absolutely love it. Okay, on to eyeshadows. The only two palettes I've pretty much been using all year round is actually my Maybelline Natural Smokes quad, and it just looks like this. I've done a tutorial or two tutorials maybe on this quad before. I absolutely love it. I actually use this color, this dark brown color, on a daily basis. What I do is I just take an angled brush and I just draw my eyeliner with it when I'm not wearing any other eyeshadow. I absolutely love that dark brown. It's a matte dark brown and it works perfectly. I love it. And the next palette I've been using is of course my Decay Naked palette. It's absolutely beautiful. I've been using every single color on it and it works great on an everyday basis. Even for night outs, I always take this around with me ever since I got it, and absolutely love it. And then onto mascaras. I guess one of the only mascaras that I use indefinitely and always is my Eyeko Big Eyes mascara. I've talked about this a lot of times in either favorites videos or in my tutorials, and absolutely love this mascara. It does wonders for my bottom lashes, and my bottom lashes aren't even that long, so for them to appear so long is just amazing. I'll show you guys right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, this is just one layer of the Eyeko mascara. Okay, let me just zoom in a little bit. Don't think you guys can tell, but at least my bottom lashes are showing. This is just like one coat of that mascara. So I absolutely love the Eyeko Big Eyes mascara. I recommend you guys all pick this up if you guys have Asian short stumpy lashes like me. And then the next thing I've been loving, I've talked about this many times, is my Long Me false eyelashes. I will never give up on these eyelashes. They're beautiful, they're absolutely wonderful. I'm not going to go into so much detail because I have many videos talking about this and a blog post talking about it, which I will link on the bottom bar below if you're interested. Next thing is a lipstick, and for pretty much probably since summer started, I've been using Pink Pout by Revlon. And it just looks like this. It's a cool pink, and I've been using it so much on my lips that I think I'm almost about to run out. Like, it's gone this low already. Absolutely love it. I didn't like it before because I think my skin tone was too light, and whenever I used it, it seemed to be too Barbie pink on me. But now that I am a little bit more tan, it turns out wonderfully on my skin. It looks so perfect, and just one swipe of it goes on perfectly, and I don't need to do anything with it. So I absolutely love the Revlon Pink Pout lipstick. I absolutely love it. And then the very last thing out of my favorites for 2010 is, of course, a concealer. The concealer that I use is a Studio Finish concealer by MAC. It's in NW20 and just looks like this, and I'm sure you guys have seen this many times in many videos. It doesn't look like there's many product in this little kind of tub, but there's so much product in here, and a little bit really goes a long way. And I love this concealer to death, and I use it pretty much every single morning. And yeah, I mean, it could be all that I put on in the morning sometimes instead of my regular foundation, because it's just so wonderful and it gives me an absolutely flawless finish. And I'm using it on my under eyes right now, if you can tell. And I also used a mixture of another concealer, which is the Maybelline Dream Mousse Concealer, which I haven't really talked about much, but the only reason why I don't talk about it much is because it's way too light for me. It's actually in the shade 02 Natural, which is really light, and the only reason why I've been using it now is I put it on top of my MAC concealer, and I kind of keep blending it out, and I blend it down as a triangle just to highlight my cheek area, and it's been doing wonderfully. That's why I've been kind of using my Maybelline Dream Mousse Concealer again, but it is not an absolute favorite for 2010. I really wouldn't call it too much of a favorite. I don't know why so many people like it. I guess it's a very nice texture, but I wouldn't call it a favorite. So back to my MAC concealer. I absolutely love this. It stays on forever, and it hides all of my dark circles. I don't think my dark circles are too crazy, but it hides my dark circles and lasts all day. So yeah, I love it. Anyway, that's about it for my favorites video. I'm sorry that it took so long. I just really wanted to get this video out of the way because it's already the beginning of 2011. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to check out my blog www.chagaru.com, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!